Shoot, I just remembered something else I need. Ugh. Hey, I am Chelsea, Mabel's Label's very own photographer and videographer, and very pregnant mama. I am 35 and a half weeks along and starting to think about packing my hospital bag. So I created a list based off of my own experiences, and then I am part of 2 other Babies of 2020 Facebook groups, and it's been a popular subject matter. Everyone's asking what they need in the hospital. Especially having a 2020 baby during a pandemic, it's a little bit different what you need to bring to the hospital. So I'm having a scheduled C-section, so I'm going to be in the hospital for up to 2 days. A lot of hospitals do not want you leaving. They really do not want you leaving and going to the store and coming back. So you really want to be prepared. Welcome to my nest of things. We are just taking my husband's inherited from his grandfather old trusty suitcase that we use for everything. I just wanted a little rolly suitcase because with all the stuff we have to carry in one trip and all the stuff we have to carry out in one trip, having something that rolls seemed like a good idea. For the baby, I have her diaper bag. Just a slick little black diaper bag, change pad. Hopefully we can get this all to fit. So first thing you're going to want to think about for baby is diapers. So I have here a pack of newborn diapers, which are good for up to 7 pounds. And then I have a pack of size 1 diapers. Diapers are in and the diaper bag is already almost full. So we'll see how this goes. I may need a 3rd bag. Okay, so when we talk about diapers, you're obviously going to need wipes. I really love the Oliva bamboo ones for sensitive skin. There's also different brands that do water-based wipes that are awesome. Really great for new baby skin. So let's toss that in there. Hope it fits. Next up is Vaseline. This is so important. Essentially, a newborn baby's poops are called marconium, and they're like black tar. So the trick is to put Vaseline on their little bum before putting the diaper on, and it helps make the marconium a lot easier to wipe off. So we learned this trick the first time around, and my husband, who did all of the early diapers, said it worked wonderfully, so we're going to bring Vaseline this time. The next thing you're going to need, a little hat for their head. The hospital encourages you to have a hat on their head at all times to help keep them warm. Okay, next thing I'm going to pack is these onesies. I have 2 little newborn onesies that are super cute. And then I also have this 0 to 3 month onesie in case she's a little bit bigger. And the difference between newborn and 0 to 3 is pretty dramatic. So she's bound to fit one of these. Next up are sleepers. So I have got, again, a little newborn sleeper in case she's little, and a little bit bigger 0 to 3 month sleeper. Again, very dramatic size difference, but covering all our bases. Next, I'm going to pack some pants for the at-home outfit. Again, pair of newborns, and then the even bigger 0 to 3s. Just making sure that she is comfortable and warm for our drive home. Next item I wish I had brought the first time around, so I'm definitely bringing them this time, are little sleep sacks. So I've got these 2 here. This one is one that you can, it's a little bit warmer, and you can wrap them in. It has Velcro, so you can do arms out or arms in. This one here is a no arms zipper style little sleep sack. This one is great for smaller babies. Next item I would recommend are little mittens. You would be surprised how long a baby's nails can be when they're born. My daughter in her hospital photos has a big scratch on her cheek, so lesson learned. Mittens this time. The next item I'm going to recommend is totally controversial and completely and entirely up to you. The hospital advises not introducing one of these for 6 weeks. I introduced one to my daughter the first night, and that is a Soother. My daughter had a very strong sucking instinct and could have probably been attached to me all through the night, but I had just had a abdominal surgery and I was exhausted and I needed a break. You do what's best for you. I just figure might as well have one in the bag just in case. And I love these ones that have a little optional stuffy attached to them. They're great in the beginning because they bond with them like a lovey and it provides them comfort. Also later on when they're a little bit older, they can easily find their soother in their crib and pop it back in. It makes a huge difference. So the next item is in regards to feeding. I do plan on breastfeeding as much as I want to and am going to do my hardest to breastfeed. I also know that things can happen. So I am going to bring some ready-made formula and a bottle just in case so that all my bases are covered and I know that I am going to have a fed baby. This is something that the hospitals aren't really providing right now. I've heard some hospitals will not provide formula at all. I've heard others you have to buy formula or a pack. So I just figured why not be prepared and bring our own. So ideally I would have bought the already made in bottle ones where you just put the nipples on. Thought I bought that. Bought this instead, so we're gonna go with it. Next item is a car seat cover. I bought this one off Amazon. I love it because it also has this cute little carrying bag for it. It also makes for a great nursing cover, but it's just an awesome thing to have if you're leaving the hospital in the middle of a very sunny day. It's nice to just keep baby comfortable and in the shade. The next item I got from one of my baby groups, which I found was super smart, was a folder. You're going to get a lot of different paperwork, forms to fill out, things you're going to need. So it's just nice to have a folder ready to go. And with that, just bring your own pen. Then you don't have to worry about it and you're covered. They don't always leave you with a pen. And I don't even know if they really want you using their pens these days. So you're ready. The last thing I'm going to bring for baby is, well, it's kind of for me too. This little sign for her birth announcement. I just want to be able to snap a quick photo to share with friends and family and just have it ready to go. So yeah. Okay, now we're on to mom. Here we go. I'm going to pack some items intentionally first and then have some other items I'm going to pack last, like toiletries and stuff that I'm still using. So first things first is my robe. Those hospital gowns do not close in the back very well, so it's nice to be able to quickly throw a robe on. This one's kind of like a breathable cotton, so it's not too heavy and too thick, but will still keep me warm. Next item are some slippers. I don't really think they have you walking around the hospital very much, but you are encouraged to walk after a C-section, and I believe after a vaginal birth. They encourage you to do some walking around. So I just have these slippers here, keep my feet toasty and comfortable. Now, if I happen to find those slippers are too hot, I also have an extra pair of socks to wear. So the next pretty essential item are pads or Depends. I grabbed these because they're black and I don't know, I thought it would be a little less gross. But even if you are having a vaginal delivery or a C-section, you're going to need quite a few of these. Also, I like that these ones come up a little bit higher so they won't irritate my C-section incision. So next item up is a nursing bra. You want something comfortable, little snaps, easy for feeding. To be honest, I used this a lot first time around because we had visitors coming, which won't be the case this time. So I'm not sure if I'll get as much use out of the nursing bra, but I know I will need it at least for the trip home. And with that, you're going to want breast pads. I like to use these washable ones. There's also disposable ones you can get as well. You're not going to need a ton likely because the reality is your milk probably won't come in until you're home. But I like to have a set just in case. This next item, if you don't have these already, I strongly recommend buying some on Amazon or wherever you can as soon as possible. And they are external chargers for your phone. You just have these charged up and ready to go. And then no matter what the outlet situation, plug situation is at your hospital, you can still charge your phone easy. These last a pretty long time. And you know, you're gonna be busy after baby's born, texting, sending pictures, taking video, and it just would be such a shame if your phone died. So I have one for me, one for hubby. I like to have them labeled as well so that if we happen to leave them behind, the hospital knows who they belong to. The next item I'm going to bring is a towel. I believe the hospital usually provides a towel. I'm not confident this is still the case, and regardless, I'm probably just going to be a little bit more comfortable using my own towel. So I'm just going to throw one of these in there for me, and I'm sure hubby will do the same when he packs his bag, but that's up to him. Next item I'm going to pack are some flip-flops, just something easy to slip on that make for great shower shoes. Now when it comes to what you're going to wear while you're at the hospital, I personally just wore the hospital gown the entire time pretty much, first time around. But I'm also going to bring this comfortable little tunic. It's just easy to slip on, loose fitting, and easy for access as needed. And I'm also going to pack a home outfit, which for me was the same home outfit I used the first time around, which is this awesome little comfortable maternity dress. What I love about it is it has buttons, so it was really, really easy to feed in. It didn't touch anything down here in my abdomen that was really sore at the time. It was just nice and airy and breathable. I mean, I had my daughter in November, my first one, and I just threw a cardigan on and wore this home. This time around, it's going to be July and hot, so it will be really nice and comfortable. Another item I could not do without is nipple butter. You're going to want to apply this almost immediately and frequently if you're planning to breastfeed, just to help avoid any cracking and bleeding as much as possible. Now we're on to some of my favorite stuff, the snacks. I have been advised to bring extra snacks, lots of snacks. It hasn't been emphasized enough how many snacks I'm going to need. And I remember with my first, we didn't pack any snacks, and my husband ended up having to run out to the grocery store and grab me some like muffins and cookies, and I wanted things that were like really had lots of seeds and grains, and I was craving like protein as well. So lots of snacks. Here are just a couple ideas to get you started. I do love these yogurt granola bars. If I find myself suddenly starving, especially in the middle of the night, are Cliff Bars. The next snack item I'm going to throw in there are some pepperettes from the farmer's market. I love these. They're little quick and easy boosts of protein and tastiness. And just in case I'm craving something a little bit more healthier but still satisfying, I'm going to throw some apples in there. The next snack I'm going to pack are these Booby Boon Lactation Cookies. My friend gifted these to me recently, and bless her, I am so excited to try them. I actually have never tried them, but I've heard really great things. And it's great to have some lactation cookies to help try and get your milk started. Another item I'm going to include in my bag is some Gatorade. Just something to help boost my electrolytes and keep me hydrated. And also on the topic of hydration, I am going to make sure to bring my own labeled water bottle so that I can be drinking lots and lots and lots of fluids. That's very, very important for recovery and very, very important for breastfeeding. Now we're getting into some of the toiletry items you're going to want to bring. I like to keep the toiletry items pretty simple, so I have my travel size shampoo and conditioner with my name on it in case we move rooms and I leave them behind in the shower. Some sort of hair tie is essential. I chose a scrunchie because they're comfortable. You also don't want to forget your toothbrush and toothpaste. You'll definitely want your deodorant. Because the hospital air is so dry, I like to also include face moisturizer, lip balm, and then regular moisturizer. You'll also want your hairbrush. And finally, I find it just a lot easier to use face wipes instead of doing your full facial cleanser routine. The next couple of items are pandemic specific, and I wouldn't normally pack these, but I am going to make sure I have a bottle of hand sanitizer at the ready, more so for like going to the hospital and leaving the hospital. I know at the hospital they'll have lots of hand sanitizer, but I just want to be safe. The hospital has asked that we bring masks with us, so my husband and I both have our own machine washable Mabel's Labels face masks. The next item may seem a little random, but I am going to bring the rest of my Mabel's Labels label pack. I ordered some with our family's last name on them so that I could label some items that I know I don't want to get mixed up at the hospital. But I figured I might as well bring the rest just in case, there's anything else I missed that I want to avoid losing. So another item I'm going to make sure I bring with me, which I normally wouldn't, but because of the pandemic, it's been strongly suggested to do this, is my breast pump. Normally you can rent these from the hospital. However, I've heard that they are hard to get / possibly impossible to get during the pandemic. So I just want to be prepared for anything. So I'm hoping I can leave this in the car, and then my husband can just grab it if he needs to. However, if we're asked to bring everything in, we'll bring it in with us. But I'd rather be prepared and safe than sorry. And one final thing you're not going to want to forget is your cell phone. Make sure it's charged. Make sure there's lots of space on it in storage because you're going to want videos and photos. My husband likes to preload my phone with what we call the push playlist, even though I'm not pushing. Just a variety of music to just help me feel relaxed and ready or get me all pumped up. So with that, I'm also going to bring my headphones. So that is everything that's in my hospital bag. I know it's a lot and it may seem overwhelming, but like I said, I just want to be really overly prepared. If there's anything I'm forgetting, please let me know in the comments below, preferably before July 6th so I can actually add it to my bag. And for all those mamas out there that are heading to the hospital soon, I wish you happy, healthy pregnancies, happy, healthy deliveries, happy, healthy babies, all the best. Stay strong, mamas. You got this. You're going to do amazing.